Island Bowling Club for the final, the Open Singles. Just a quick chat to Petal and Geordie going final. A little bit of a family affair, so it should be interesting. See whether Geordie's intimidated by playing against a more experienced player of Petal. But I've got Teddy Evans with me. Teddy, you just played in a semi with Geordie.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, and I think done reasonably well to stay in the game because he just made some good shots, and so I had to scramble a little bit. But it was a good game overall, and so well done to Geordie.
We just remarked when you were 4 down, mate, in the second set, 5-1 down, and needed to trail the kitty back.
Trail the kitty back, yeah.
Kieran had wrote you off.
It was all I had, really. I mean, I knew I had to get a number. It wasn't much use just drawing one shot with only two ends left to go after that. So I suppose, you could see the shot and
Yeah, well done, mate.
I was pretty lucky. It took it all the way back to the ditch. So.
And then the last end of the tie-break, you decided to give it to Geordie anyway, mate, when you're holding one and probably a draw bowl, get a second shot, get close to your own, and sort of just ducked on it.
It was one of those shots too. You couldn't be short. You had to be there, and so I mean, we're seeing the green rolling really good at the moment. So then I think someone said it was up to about 16, 17 seconds. So
wow, getting a good result for your good bowls, aren't you? In a sense, when the bowls are quicker. So now, I think we've just started the first end here. I think they've had a two-end roll-up. So first end, we've got Petal holding one here. All four bowls, both bowl two each. All four bowls behind the kitty. Petal's closest to the meter, but she's drawn one here. Really good bowl. 14 to 15 inches behind.
Yep. So. Geordie coming down. Pretty good. Just going to run through, but second shot. So
Petal holding one. Have we got any of the players mic'd up, mate?
Going to give one to Jets shortly in a minute.
We'll give one to our marker. So interesting. You'll get plenty of questions from both these players. So we'll get a feed of heads and who's holding and things like that. So Petal now, another great bowl here, really close bowl here. So great bowl there from Petal James. Clearly the more experienced of these two players at Open Singles level. Geordie going quick here, trying to shake it up early. Probably worth a go early in the match.
Yeah, certainly was. He had the back bowl, so if you'd got the kitty or could have taken it back. But see people taking an early lead on the first end. Two shots there.
Two shots. Petal won the Open Singles in 2020. We just had a look on the board, so she's been a previous winner, but I think she's won it a couple of times. And I think she may have been the first female to win the Open.
I think when it was first introduced, it's certainly sort of thing. And I think our ladies have sort of dominated the winning side on the Open Singles.
Yeah, Shay Wilson winning last year, beating Johnny Great, our co-commentator. Well, it wasn't a beating, it was kind of a thrashing, but anyway, I don't want to bring Johnny there too much there. But and Jet Nobbs is marking this game. He was the obviously the other semi-finalist against Petal, up-and-coming bowler, and Geordie in really good nick at the moment, bowling. He's bowled really well throughout this tournament. So George's first Open Singles final. Wishing all the best, of course, as well as Petal. So on the mat now, Petal has just let her first bowl go.
I think as far as both of these players too certainly spend a lot of time overseas playing competitions and things like that. So they've sort of had a bit of experience. I mean, as we said before, the green's running quite nicely and sort of similar to how we would sort of expect when we go away. Geordie played a pretty good bowl there. Might still be having shot, but unfortunately,
it's close.
Flicked the kitty down.
Got the kitty, rolled it past Petal's bowl, went with it a little, but sort of then hung off to the right as we look at it. But maybe the shot. Yeah, Geordie's represented the island in a lot of youth tournaments so far, and World Indoors and those sort of things. So. Been in really good shape this week. Petal is always solid. So you can never deny Petal anything, and you can never give her a second chance because she'll take it every time. So it should be an interesting fight. Petal holding one here. Her back bowl, Geordie close. Swings, just got a little tag off his front bowl, but ran through into the ditch.
Yeah, a bit unlucky, just not to catch the kitty there. It could have been quite a handy.
Yeah, half more bowl and he probably gets pretty close to the kitty. Half more of his front bowl. Petal stays on the back end.
I think we'll sort of see from Petal just that drawing game where she's just going to, get them close and make Geordie, if she gets them close, having to sort of play to hit her out. And
Yeah, so just
knocked up her probably her first bowl that she bowled and sort of put it in a pretty good position. So
yeah, George just looking to get one close, try and bring this count down a little. At least 2, maybe 3.
a bit of weight, but just pumped it a little bit wide. We had lovely weight for the shot.
Well, he's still got that back bowl now. If he decides to play with a bit more weight.
We've certainly
There's a
got
lot of danger in that.
beautiful conditions. I mean, a couple of days ago on Thursday we had howling winds, and of course down on this back rink it swirls a little bit. So yeah, it's nice to have a really nice day today.
We have got a calm.
Literally nothing there to talk about. Yeah, Petal putting in a pretty good handy one. Geordie may have to change his hand probably.
Yeah, he may look just to play onto Petal's front bowl, and even if he makes the second shot out of it, don't think he's got a shot on this hand now.
Just got Phil Jones here in the com box.
Maybe
How do
Phil.
you see this one, Phil?
Mate, I'm not taking any side at all.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Have we got Facebook up at all, mate?
Yeah, Facebook's up.
We've got some feed. I'm sure we've got some of the Jones clan.
Teddy's mic's very low.
Geordie did just play to look for that front bowl and just move it a little and try and get the second shot, but he's just come under, just inside Petal's bowl. So it's at least 2. They're going to look at this third shot here, I reckon.
I've told Teddy to talk into his mic a little bit.
Okay,
There we
right
go.
now I'll talk right into my mic and I'll try not to change my lips on the.
Got Jet mic'd up now.
A little bit of feed from him at the moment. You'll get more of the stuff when he's obviously asked questions and things like that about progress in ends.
3.
Pretty confident there. 3. Geordie just taking
Everyone's
measures.
agreed on 3, so
5-0 up after 2 ends, Petal.
yeah, and in this very short game with only 7 ends, sort of thing, it's a pretty sort of a very handy lead to have. So I think Johnny's going to have to.
Can be cutthroat. He's virtually got to get numbers in this end, doesn't he?
Yeah, and we see in this game too, having that because you only got 7 ends, of course, winning the end and putting that first bowl in, and if that first bowl's anywhere close, straight away you're putting pressure on the opposition. So
I sort of feel like a less experienced player needs to go hard, needs to make good ground in the first set in these events too. With Petal's experience,
Petal put in
she puts it straight on the kitty. So Geordie will look to just sit that one, come down the same hand, just try and roll it back. Looks to be on a good direction. He might be a fraction wide. He's ducking a little now.
coming in and just falling
Jeez,
short.
I think if he had him, half metre away, he'd probably set the shot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, where his bowls come up short, it's really probably forced him to change hands with his next, but we'll see what happens here. And she's got another close bowl here. It's not a bad way to start. Little trail back, makes 2, sitting on
Yeah,
the kitty.
Grandma's certainly got it over the grandson at the moment, but it's not finished yet.
Geordie,
Geordie's just a little bit wide.
Won't
Probably.
mind if it comes round the back a little.
No.
He'll play a more aggressive shot with his third. I think he'll try and split that up. So that's probably why he's played that. I'm sure he would have liked to be second or third or second shot.
Apologies to the viewers. I had the scoreboard upside down. I was looking down there at the scoreboard on the rink, which has got Petal on top. Of course, our scoreboard has Geordie on top. So fix that. And just as I say it, Sissy's all over it. Should be our extra director. Good bowl there from Petal.
It's a great bowl.
Little tag, just trailing the kitty, but she's run through into a nice spot in case George plays through that. But I think he's got to try and break this head up at the front.
Yeah, certainly.
He's playing with a weight. He's playing with a little bit of weight, just enough to sort of
Line
maybe
looks a
punch
little
in. He's
bit
pretty
better.
good. He's pretty good here. Wow. Great
Yeah.
bowl. He's made one.
Yeah, so a great shot selection there by Geordie, and sort of bumped Petal's shot bowl out and then sat close to the kitty. So holding one at the moment, and he certainly needs one or two here on this end, so I think he'll certainly to win the end anyhow.
Yeah, we did talk about that, and that was important for him to make that shot. Now, whether he holds it or not, it's a different story. Petal's probably going to flip over, or she may just run into her own bowl, the front bowl.
There's a couple of opportunities there, but she's taken her backhand and probably looking to either promote her bowl that's just in front of kitty, or even
But she's got enough weight to really punch Geordie's bowl here.
Yep.
She's really on a good line. She's got a bit of her own and made the
she's
shot.
done a
Well
great
done.
shot.
That's a Super Bowl. Geordie was really quick on the mat there. That would have frustrated him. He's played this pretty well again, but he's just going to duck away.
Yeah.
I think that would have been frustration, that last bowl. He seemed to get it out pretty quick. So 6-0 after 3 ends.
Little bombs there, ladies and gentlemen.
So we see our marker being very non-biased there, sort of congratulating both bowlers for good bowls.
I believe he's a little under the weather, mate. He's a little bit of fluish about him,
He's
and
got- yeah,
used
bit of
that excuse for his
bit of
loss,
a cold.
apparently. Another longish end here. Petal's got the mat up probably 2.5, 3 metres, but
Yes,
Kitty
yep.
right down, probably a metre before the tee. 3/4 to longer end.
Yeah, I don't think any of these players have a preference as to whether they like playing short or long sort of thing. They both pretty good at judging the length of the kitty and sort of adjusting to that sort of thing. And
Yeah, certainly agree with that, and plenty of experience. So it's not like they're newbies to this type of heat. Petal just rolls the kitty.
Just
drags
smacks
it
that
back
first
in.
one in close.
Geordie needs a close one. Having a good close look at this. Just
Just a little
gonna
bit
hurry
quick.
through.
But staying up,
Or
so
if it stands up, it's
yep.
and straight away putting another close one in here. George's probably got to have a look at a shot here early in this end. Sit the bowl or get Kitty back. Sit the shot, sorry. Still a couple down.
Your 2 bowls in front. That's pretty similar, probably a bowl and a half.
Yeah, pedal holding 2 at the moment. Played a pretty good weighted shot. Might just fall a little bit short, but of course that could take a running shot out away from Geordie, but still looking to draw at this stage because there's plenty of room there.
Well pointed.
Playing on his backhand. Looks
Yeah,
like he's
Jet
a little bit
same
tight
as
and
well.
might just cop
well
that from
pointed,
one of
yeah.
Pedals. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
It was always going to
really
be a
frustrating
nuisance
start here for him.
and now it's even become more of a nuisance. So we see Pedal holding 3 now. One bowl each from left for both of these bowlers. So
Look, I think she's a smart bowler. She's probably going to play around the back and just cover if Geordie was to play.
yeah, although a front counter could be
Yep,
pretty good there.
Absolutely.
Well, she doesn't have to do anything drastic anyhow. So I think she just sort of get something in there. Looks like she may be looking to try and protect. She's playing on her forehand.
Yeah.
Probably just looking to maybe hopefully sit something on the back of the tee there.
Yeah, I
Behind
think
the
she's
tee, I
looking
should
at
say.
Geordie's back bowl, so
And she's played it well. She's played it pretty good there.
she's running on her own front bowl, and the bowl she's bowled with has actually gone through a little bit. So even if Geordie plays with weight here, he can only make one. And the touch is sitting right on the
Yeah,
key.
touch is sitting right there. So if he knocks that, he's sort of going to have to hope for a.
Well, I think he's only got one
That's
shot,
what I
so he needs to make ground. He's gone quick.
A couple out.
Well, cut
Well,
it down.
he cut it from
down
3 to 1, so
Yeah.
got to be happy with that. But 7-0
7-0 after 4.
after 4 ends.
4 ends, so yeah.
A giggle from Jed. He sees the funny side of that. Not sure other people did.
And even though Geordie didn't come up with a result, it was, sort of a little confidence builder that, once you get those sort of shots that you can sort of, if you have to try them again, you sort of step up to the mat with a bit of confidence. So,
For sure, but he,
you know,
he can't lock out this first set. He's got to make 2 here. He's got to just try and hang.
well, from now on in, just to sort of, sort of play those shots and sort of, sort of give you a competition to just that little sort of unknowing of what you're going to try.
This is ridiculous. Pedals played another great first bowl.
Yeah.
Just keeping the pressure on Geordie on the same
Well,
hand.
once with Geordie needing numbers too, once you sort of put that first
No,
bowl
for
in
sure.
straight away, it's there's probably just a possibility you might only go down 1, and so should we just looking to sort of play the board now? Only got 3 ends to go in this first set, so and holding a pretty assertive lead.
Again on a good path here. Yeah, close bowl coming in again. In fact,
Just a
she's
little bit
taken the
short.
line a little bit off Jord there, maybe.
Yeah, I think
Couple
he's
metres short.
no, he's
Gonna-
sticking on
gonna
the same
stick.
hand.
Looking to move the shot bowl.
Well, in all fairness, too, he is well around that front bowl of pedals.
He may flip over next time.
Holding 1, Pets.
Pedal changing hands. Thinks he sees the danger in Geordie rolling the kitty back.
Yep.
He's going to just play one close. Maybe even drop in behind the kitty. How about that? And makes another shot. Geordie quick on the mat again. He's close to a trail here. He's made the shot.
Yeah.
Little tag. Makes the shot inside Petal's closest. Not sure one's enough, but at the moment. He's got an opportunity to make more
Certainly
after
the
this
case.
bowl, but Petal won't let this be too far away. This runs into a bit of traffic. She's got 2 seconds now, but
Yeah, you got one, mate.
Jorg can get the kitty back. He can make 3 here, so I'm sure he'll be looking for that shot. He's got enough weight. Or has he?
Man, that held on you.
Yeah, righto. Well, he's on the board, but making up 6 shots in 2 ends is going to be extraordinary.
Just the one.
Second may have given him some hope. Here he comes. Super short. Phil Jones method. That may... He's not right up, is he? You're good, mate.
Yeah, it's 2 steps.
Geordie just changing the length. Good starter.
Yeah, he was. He adjusted very well when I played him, sort of thing in the game. He'd sort of change it around and then smack that in pretty close, sort of thing. So, which he's done here, sort of thing, and so he hopes that's just enough to hold the shot after this first volley of bowls, you could say. And Petal just playing a little bit heavy, but always a handy bowl. Just put that one back there first up. So Geordie just looking to give his first bowl a friend who a little bit tougher for his opposition.
That's probably not what he wanted. He punched the kitty back away from his shot bowl. Gives Petal an opportunity to pick this
And
up.
as we all know, when you do get a bit of a toucher on the kitty, if you stay with it and remain the shot, it sort of just gives you that little bit of confidence. It's a lot better than getting the kitty and having it nowhere near any of your bowls that you've put down, sort of thing. So
Petal wide and quick there. Geordie chasing this one down. He runs like a barman.
pretty good to there.
Yeah, good second shot.
Yeah.
Well done.
It's handy, you know.
Can't help thinking this kitty might go back to the 2 back bowls here, but
Well, it's certainly there, and Petal knows that's probably the shot she has to play. She's
great
got
opportunity. She
bowls
can
at
sit the shot.
bowls at the back.
Don't look now.
So we're on a pretty good track.
Looking
Looks like
into
this is
looking
just-
into the sun, but loving it. Have a look at this.
Oh, better.
Well, why take it back when you can
No,
just draw
exactly
it right
right,
next
just
to
draw
it,
it.
sort of thing, and yeah.
Great bowling, Petal.
Great bowl.
Yeah, you're going to make it pretty tough for Geordie because he needs more than one, and you know,
Can't
the
go
way
quick,
we're
and he
looking.
can't go quick. He can't go quick with Petal's back
Well,
bowls, I don't think.
he could afford to, but he's going to need to be real lucky and take Petal's bowl out.
He's got to get Petal clean and
That's
try
it.
and make 3. He goes too quick. He's going weighty, but not
Just a weighted
super
shot.
quick. He's just trying to roll the shot.
Which
bowl
probably,
out.
if he can just get the bowl,
He's got
the
the kitty.
shot bowl.
No, he's
No,
wide.
he's missed. A little bit wide.
What's your
That's
mindset
one
here,
set
Petal?
down
You
and
looking
say.
to move it?
No. Say one here. Bring mine back.
Well done.
And then just telling Geordie to bring the ball back.
Yeah, with
Very
a-
forceful.
a
No
six-
please, no big pardons here.
Yeah, with a 6-shot
He
lead
might still owe some board.
or a 7-shot lead, there's certainly no way with one end to go that Geordie can do that. So we see everyone sort of say, well, yeah, Petal didn't have to play her last bowl. Wasn't much use. So
1 and set.
So yeah, Grandma taking the incentive here there.
Yeah. First set to pedal.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3/4
And
length end.
it's probably not the first time that she smacked his bottom, but you know, it's probably in a different situation. Yeah, so Geordie hopefully psychologically he's gone, well, that first set's gone, so here's my chance now to try and dominate in this game. And he certainly needs to win this second set.
Well, he needs the opening ends. He needs to grab
Yep.
a couple of the opening ends just to get his momentum going again. A little change in
Pretty nice
speed.
here.
Just going to run through the head here.
Yeah, just a
Pedal 15, 16 inches in front. Geordie a metre behind. Had a good line there, but you can look at that again.
certainly did. It's a bit unlucky he didn't get the kitty there. It's sort of so Pedal's second shot coming in,
Yeah,
looking
fraction
pretty
wider,
well
but it looks
weighted,
closer
but
here.
Yeah, another counter.
Boom.
Well, and a toucher.
Oh, toucher. Pretty demoralising at the moment. Some great bowling from Pedals. He's just not
I'll wait
letting
for you
Geordie
next
into the
time.
game.
You take ages on the mat.
It's not that big, mate.
Just
Yeah,
a tad
that's
wide.
It'd
and
be
just,
frustrating for him. I
you
mean,
can
pedal
miss by
bowling really well, and
millimetres
he's just
yeah.
changing hands here. Pedal just probably trying to get to those two back bowls. Pretty smart play. Look at that. Should be real happy with that. Geordie had kitty back to his back bowls, but Pedal smart.
I think he's just gone a little bit wide again, sort of probably just see where the wind's situated. I think we've got a bit of a sou'wester, so it's probably just holding a little bit on that hand that Geordie just played there, and sort of probably just seen that he's just missed his line a little bit.
It's not the arrow, it's the Indian, pal.
And there's not much difference between both hands as to how much grass they're taking, but obviously playing this way.
Yeah, he really needed
The
close
forehand.
bowls early here, but
Yep.
Pedal look to just make another one.
She's almost unnerving how casual she is about it, eh?
It's a pretty good call, I reckon.
You got this one, pal.
Here's another
Yeah,
closie.
Another one in the area there.
Have a look at
just
this.
going to make it a little bit tougher.
Wow.
Well,
He's going to go quick. He will. He'll just a little bit of frustration here. I reckon he'll.
he
can take two out.
In saying that too, he was really close with both those shots. Like 2 or 3 inches. So
Yeah.
he should have a bit of confidence, and
could squeeze it through
he can see
too,
it.
but he's
There's
gotta
nothing in his
really
way to
good
get the kitty.
with perfect weight.
Take it back, sort of thing.
Yeah, you're going quick.
Look,
You got a couple out.
cut it to one.
Down to one. It's probably a great result.
Well, especially he was down. He was
Down
down
3.
2 there, so 3. Yeah, so just to cut it down to 1, especially on the
Shay,
on the
can you set
first
the jack
end.
for
So.
me?
Got an interim marker for this end. Jetty just needing to wander.
Well, he's she's coming as wing defence.
I reckon she'd be more attack something, mate.
Goal attack.
Yeah.
Petal unhappy with that really close one. Beautiful weight. Just lagged away a little. Geordie needs to start making ground. He's on a good path here. Just his weight again might be a little too
It's
hot.
slowing down a little bit in that shadow there, we can see. But yeah, just a little bit through. Probably Petal maybe holding shot there.
Having a close look at this. Looking into the sun. Yeah, good ball. Makes 2.
Thanks, Dale.
Geordie now looking to get one close. Gonna hang out here, but I think the intimidation factor's played a bit of a part here,
I was
mate.
just about to sort of comment on that. He just looks a little bit flustered, you know. He's sort of, and I suppose the worst thing is he knows Grandma can keep doing this all day, you know.
Yep.
Sort of thing, and it's sort of, you know, he's sort of seen what she's doing now, and he's gone, you know.
This could be 15 sets and it'll end up
Yep.
the same way each time. Again, she's playing reasonably close bowls all around the kitty, so Geordie needs to strike here. Just needs a good draw bowl to get his momentum going. Might be happier with this one. No, it's going to duck, but it might sit the shot bowl here. Yes, he's made the shot. Good on him.
So Petal just making him wait a little bit while she has a good look at the head, sort of thing. But she won't be too concerned.
Well, she's not worried about ones at the moment, but don't be surprised. She plays it forehand and sits Geordie's shot pole. Geordie with one to come.
Petal playing a forehand, probably just looking to sit on the shot bowl of Geordie's. Or even better, just get it
she's got that
close.
little
And,
trail as well. So
yeah, he's got a couple of nice edges there.
direction looks pretty good. This will really
Played
break
it
his heart.
pretty good. And just, yeah.
She might have even made 3. That
Might have
front
even
one
made
might be.
3.
Yeah. Unbelievable bowl, Petal. Yep. She did, Phil. Trailed the kitty. Away from Geordie's shot bowl.
Geordie's
Close,
not
mate.
too far away here. Yeah,
Oh, great goal.
pretty
Bit of
good.
commentary from the marker there too. That's always good.
It's close, yeah.
Might have made 2.
Yeah.
Yep, Jet acknowledging the 2. Great bowl, Jord. Under pressure.
Yeah, well, and certainly what he needed, he needed something like that pretty early in this second set. He's good. I think, yeah. I think we need to see some passion.
No,
from
we're
our-
loving it, mate. Good.
I think we need to see some passion for our markers.
From our
And
markers,
if you're a bowler and you're marking a game, I mean, you know,
You do
obviously,
it.
so long as you're not biased, but you
Yeah, you
know,
do
tell everyone, well, that was a pretty good shot.
Yeah, exactly right.
And of course, you know, like
Geordie, good
Like
starter
what
here by the
Jordan-
looks of it. This is close.
Yep. and he
Yeah,
certainly,
that's the way he
certainly
needed to
needs
start.
something like that.
Yep. So just behind, 14 to 15 inches behind the kitty. Be happy with that start.
Yeah, and the little psychological games can just start, you know, sort of Geordie's got a little bit of a, well, he's got a 2-1 lead at the moment sort of thing. And,
Just a momentum thing, isn't it? If you can,
yeah.
you know, start to get on a roll. But Petal's going to close this down pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to win the psychological game against his grandmother, but because she certainly doesn't get phased. She's, you know, played some big games in her career.
He's lost his weight a little here. He's bowled a short one. He'd be disappointed with that. Petal's been rock solid, making Geordie really work for his shots. Jet just having a close look. Looks like one to Petal, but
It does look like one to pedal, but yeah. Geordie seems to really sped up his game. Like when I was playing him, he sort of just took that little bit more time. I suppose he does that now and again, sort of thing. And I suppose if sort of it's something he's got in his mind that he needs
just one
to do.
pet. Last ball.
good ball there. Jawed up close to the kitty.
And sometimes, just changing game, it may help, but it could be detrimental sometimes. And
Oh, she's liking this, chasing this down. Just going to run out of speed, I think. Jawed looking to make a second. Try and change the momentum of this
looking
game.
good at that stage. His
pretty
line's
good.
looking pretty
Got to
good.
run.
Just
He's
needs
got to run. Oh, there's a couple of feet. Holding one.
Only holding one.
The bowls are set up for Petal to swing in under Geordie's front bowl, but gives her a good line. Play this shot, sit the shot bowl and move the kitty back. Geordie 2-1 after 2 ends.
Just about to say that backhand looks like it's doing all sorts of stuff. Like that one of that the one that shot bowl now looked narrower than yeah.
So those of you who may have just heard, the marker was talking about how the some bowls are just doing different things. I suppose for our viewers, when you look at the green, there are tiny little
the
patches
area,
of dry
Here
grass.
comes trouble
and-
for Geordie. Trouble for Geordie.
Greener.
Trouble for Geordie. Oh, she touched it, went inside the kitty
And I think she may have.
and didn't move the shot and may have punched her second shot
Have a look
back.
straight away.
So this is a measure now for second, I think.
And could even be for 3.
It's close.
Petal,
Be up to the players.
Petal will
of
come up.
course.
She'll have. We know that one's the shot. Geordie just moves out the shot bowl. Petal says 1. Geordie's.
Want to measure Pet's closest one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think no dinner for Geordie tonight now. After that. Petal pretty confident it's only 1. Geordie wanted to have a look.
Yeah, it's definitely that one. Yeah, you heard that?
Yeah.
That's in.
So far 2 have come out.
Yeah. 2.
2 to Geordie.
Thanks, Pet.
4-1 after 3 ends. First set to Petal. Needed that. Bit of momentum back his way. Good bowls. Wants the kitty to sit down a little bit here, but he's fine.
Hey, Scoob. All good, mate?
Need Vista, Harry. That's disappointing from Jord after making the team. Left it, made 2, then left it 2 metres short. Petal looking to swing the momentum back. Really good weighted bowl here. Yeah, she's probably 14 or 15 inches out. Pretty close. Geordie. He's got better heat here. But he's under. couple of loose bowls there from Jordan this fourth end. Petal with another close bowl here.
Bit of a wayward one from Geordie.
This bowl's wide, got loose. Wants to stand up. It does. Right back. Petal will take this front line. She'll look to play a bowl that affects Geordie playing a weighted shot here, I'd say. She's got the kitty. No, just inside, but that bowl's ended up in a great home. So holding two.
Playing aggressive through that now, but that last bowl of Pet's just missing the kitty. I reckon he's going to try and not go down by 2.
Absolute wonderful insight there from Jet Knobs.
Too close to call.
Clearly looking to sit one of the two bowls, probably try and bring it back to 1. He's playing with weight, but he's playing with weight.
Narrow.
So, yeah, Jet say that it was narrow. Not sure about that play. Good lead of 3 and just needed to really... He's going to give up this 3 now. Petal will make him pay here. But he just needed to sit one of those shot bowls and make the second shot. No, absolutely. Junior player versus a long-term quality player. I was nearly going down that path. No, I was never going down that path. Petal will make 3 here. She'll make him pay.
Petal's in the area here to level it up.
Thank you, Jet.
Yeah, she is.
And this is another count.
Great bowl, Petal.
Ouch. Yeah. 4 ends, 4 all. Geordie 1 set down.
Bowlsy 2.
Really needed to just go down 1 there.
Love your work. What do you reckon, boys? You reckon he should have been drawing that?
Absolutely, mate. Jet just talking about a draw bowl also. Thinking that Geordie should have probably tried to go 1 down. Or 1 up, of course.
Yep. I suppose in saying that, to play an aggressive shot now, we talked a little bit before, he's got a little bit of confidence about those running shots, and sometimes when you've got that confidence, it'll make you sort of, give that a try and probably throw common sense out of the door. But, if you're getting them, then, why not give it a go? And, I'm all for, players playing those confident shots, and, and when they come off, they're sort of heartbreakers to the opposition.
Yeah.
And so...
a little bit like our technical director, who does like to play through the head now and then, every second shot.
That's what can disappoint you a little bit when someone puts something there and you've got half a metre to
over a metre.
draw within that sort of thing, and you sort of don't come up with that. It can sort of just knock you down a little bit, but that sort of can make you play those unorthodox shots that can sometimes pay off and sometimes not.
And just thinking about that, if Petal does go on to win this tournament, I'm sure that Kieran will be saying that he was beaten by the eventual winner. Again.
It's quite a common occurrence.
He goes out in round 1 and claims that he was beaten by the eventual winner.
Hey, I went to quarterfinals or something.
Sorry. You did indeed, mate. Yeah, lovely bowl from Jord there.
Yeah,
Towards the
done,
shot.
Geordie.
Well done.
Great correction from his first bowl.
Well, really needed to happen after that last end. So, pedal now. Sent down 2 bowls. Geordie holding. Live ladder sees him 5-4 up. Pedal now. Just hanging a little bit this bowl. Seems to be just. And I think Jed had mentioned that before, that the bowls are hanging a little on that hand. Great opportunity
just
for him to
seems-
sit the second shot here, Geordie.
Suppose when we look at the flag that's behind the
Geordie's real close.
on the head. Yeah, and that's a nice.
Oh, he didn't want to tag that, did he?
I think he's still only just holding one.
That would have
Still
been-
got one bowl to go though, so I think. Probably just with the wind, we look at the well, shouldn't really look at the flag because it's gone nearly due east now.
Well, it was quite still before, so there is
It
a
was, yeah.
zephyr of breeze. Alan Jones.
I think we've nearly
Yeah.
seen a complete swing of nearly a 180 degree change in the wind now. We look at our flag that's just behind the marker, and yeah, it's coming straight from the east. So we've seen quite a bit of a wind change.
Just going to hang again, I think.
Yeah, great try.
Geordie's got a shot here just to roll that second shot out and make
Yeah,
it third. So
Yeah, sit that back one, that second shot of pedals, and yeah, he could make 3
Big
there.
bowl in the context.
he
of
was
the
actually on a
balls.
good line. Yes, Jetty. Thank you very much.
Well, he's got one, so that we're looking at 5-4 on 5, but to make a little number here looks a little bit tight.
He doesn't want the kitty.
Oh, he got very lucky.
He's made one.
Very, very lucky.
Mate, I got a little break there because Pedal's got a guffaw up at the moment because that was just like danger. Yeah, just one short on the danger there.
I think he's a pucker up.
So 5-4, 6-10 now, 5 played. Geordie an opportunity.
Yeah, and
Try and jag this set, take it into the tiebreaker.
it was good to see him play that shot. Add that weight too to because if he had got pedals bowl, he had the perfect weight to knock it out and make 2 or possibly 3. But got nice and lucky there, got the kitty, and still ended up with the shot.
He looks to be on a good path here. He's got
Yep.
just got a hold here. Yeah, it's a
And
good aim.
It's a great start. Yeah, and straight away when you play your first shots like that, that your opposition's got to get inside that to get shots sort of thing. So you can walk away feeling pretty happy with yourself that you put something in close there. Of course, Grandma though, she's pretty accurate there. You probably need to be
Yes.
a little bit closer sometimes, and
Exactly right.
yeah,
And bang.
no trouble to pedal there.
She
just
does it again. Geordie got a close one here, but
No, just a little bit.
Yeah, just pulled up.
Bit short.
Yeah, holding one. That far?
Pedal just asking how far Geordie's second bowl was. Short of the kitty, just under 2 feet. She'll look to play a similar bowl. It's not in her eye. Plays it pretty good.
Pedals play played this well.
He's played it pretty good.
Just got Jimmy Quintal tuning in from Vegas.
Hey, Jimmy, how's...
He asked who the Joneses beat. Well, one of them sitting right next to us in Teddy Evans was taken out by Geordie Jones.
Yep.
And the marker out there, Jet Nobbs, was taken out by Petal Jones.
And apparently what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Well, nothing goes on, does it?
No, it's a pretty quiet sort of town.
Has Geordie played a bomb here, or...
Oh, just slid through. He might have the second shot.
Obviously nothing going on over there if they're watching the bowls from North Island.
Well, what time of night is it, mate? Might be...
Could be early morning,
I
couldn't
think
it?
At 3
Andrew Umloff
3
was
a.m.
playing in the World Series of Poker today, Jimmy. If you give us an update on that, please.
As opposed to Thursday night at the Leagues Club.
The stakes are much higher, apparently.
Yeah. Let's hope those boys are looking after themselves over there. I'm sure they will be.
Even though Pedals put that a little bit short, it's
Just
right.
one, I think.
Yeah.
Kettle's front bowl. Does he look to play under Pedal's front bowl maybe and just get a little tag of the kitty, or sit the shot bowl, move the shot bowl, Ted?
Well, I suppose at this stage, if he just gives away one, then he's just relying on to win the last end sort of thing and take the set out.
He's on the forehand,
He's
so
staying
that
on the
surprises
forehand,
me.
So can we look into either promoters? I think he's just a little bit wide.
Little wide.
Yeah.
You probably would have liked that standing up, but Petal got one. Chiwano back. Should be looking to play another similar bowl. Try and get a second in there.
Well, she could even, sort of play to sit Geordie's second shot. She probably just around that front bowl that
Yeah,
she put in, which would sort of seen Geordie probably change his hand.
Yeah,
and
I think
play.
that's the reason she played that previous one, dropped the short one into.
So, yeah, she's looking at that hand.
We've got an orb on the green at the moment. Might be something UFO is happening out here. Pedals well under. No damage done. She'll make one to bring it to 5 all.
Yep.
One end to go. The second set.
So we are going to see a winner. Or, obviously, Geordie needs to win this this last end to take it to one set each, sort of thing. But
Geordie needs to win to take it to a tiebreaker.
but of course, with Pedal with the mat and first bowl, the way she's been playing, certainly going to be hoping to get her first bowl really close and just put the pressure right back on Geordie. He needs to win this set to take it to a tie break.
So, Ummy had got to 37th. Ummy had got to 37th out of 1,800 people and ended up 600th. So, top 33%.
It's close.
Well done. Probably won about $4.
I reckon it's 3.
Just checking the length here.
Be close, mate. We can measure it.
Yeah, they can have a look at this. The great Johnny Groat. Yeah. It's $500 into Johnny's pocket every time he goes out to measure something or mark. He insists on that.
Although I don't know if he's wearing his clothing sponsors.
Let's not.
Yeah, it is. I reckon it's short.
Anyway. That blue line wasn't straight.
Good.
It's good.
Very little. Indicated a very small 40 mil. You guys taking wages up there?
It's a lovely stride, isn't it?
It's bigger the more he's winning by.
It's just a lovely cadence. Mine down.
So Petal's first bowl, bed just over a metre past the kitty. I think Geordie's pretty heavy too, whether he's sort of obviously didn't
There we
cotton
go.
on to
Teddy, our lead commentator's just gone for a quick break, come back, sat down, didn't put his headphones on, and then asked if he was on. Helps when you put the headphones on, Paulie.
It's a very good point. You know, newsreader. Pedal close here.
yeah, that's a good bowl in the context.
So last end of the second set, 5-all, Pedal holding match.
Looks like
Geordie needs one. Looks like he's got the shot bowl here. Oh, slides through. Wow, that's a bit aggressive.
yeah, and you sort of seen right from when he delivered that he was certainly just looking for the kitty, just trying to trail it back to his first bowl sort of thing. But
It's not like Pedal's right
he
on the
only
kitty.
has to
He's
get
got to draw.
the
isn't
shot.
it?
Yeah, he only has to get the shot. He doesn't have to. Well, Petal's giving him a bit of a channel.
You'll get a good look at this.
He's still playing.
He's still quick again.
still looking to play through, but he's
Got it this time. Oh, but he's still trickled away. 2 down. It's just a little bit aggressive for me here at the moment.
yeah, unfortunately, but it's something he can learn from. You know, like he's been drawing so well, so it's sort of funny that I suppose once he pumped that first bowl just a little bit behind, he thought, well, you know, if I take the kitty back and match it, but he only needs one shot. He doesn't need two. He just needs one shot. It was sort of
It's going to come down to a draw, close draw here, because he's
Or
played
grandma's.
those weighted shots. Yeah, Pedal's made 3 here. It's going to be hard to come back and play a draw bowl now.
You only need the one.
Debbie Adams and Tony Cicluna watching from Estonia.
hey guys, hope your holiday's going good.
There you go, Geordie, to stay in it.
Well, he's played a draw shot now. Gets that he's
No, he's through the
missed
gap.
him.
Through the gap. It's going to be victory to Pedal.
Grandma's won.
Pedal Jones, our open singles
Yeah.
winner for the year.
Big bowls.
Wonderful. Jord,
One's for Shay.
extremely great effort as well for him to make the final, play against his grandmother. Wonderful performance from him and a wonderful week.
Yes, and
Take
no
just
one was
breath,
able to
take a
keep up
breath.
with the Joneses this weekend, mate.
Nobody was
So,
able to
you know,
keep up with the
yeah, yeah.
Joneses.
Well done, mate. Big bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thanks guys, everyone for listening and watching. So I think I'm going to step out now, and I think we're going to have our
We'll try and get our winner in.
winner Pedal Jones come in. So I think we probably could get Geordie as well. So I think
Yeah,
maybe
no, we
talk
will.
about-
We'll try and get them both in and have
because
a quick chat.
you know, despite losing in the final, it's
Well
been a
done,
great
Pedal.
achievement for him, sort of thing. And
Thought you were in there.
I'm
that
sure,
last one,
you know,
Jordan, that
sort
your
of
weight
thing
was
with-
all over it.
with next year coming up with
Just-
Commonwealth
just
Games
grab it.
selection and things like that, getting into the final certainly going to you know, give us a little quiver, a couple of arrows. So
Absolutely.
yeah, well done to him.
Absolutely. Great effort from
yeah.
Geordie for the week. So fantastic
The,
performance.
the,
Pedal
auto,
just-
the autocorrect's gone with Peter Jones.
Peter Jones.
Oh, but there is a
Try
Peter
that.
Jones somewhere, mate.
There we go.
Yeah, but
That's all.
everyone,
Just
thanks
back to
for
Pedal Jones.
thanks for tuning in today. As you can see, got a
EL
beautiful
or-
day here on Norfolk Island for
EL or AL?
just about to hit winter.
AL. That's why I teach maths. Well, thanks, Teddy, for coming in. I know
No worries, guys. thanks for the opportunity.
Jeffrey Weir as well. Congratulations to Petal. Thank you. It's good to hear from you, Jeff. See you back soon enough.
Let's try again. Here we go.
And Karen Pickering, who was here for our bounty tournament, just sending a message from the Kiwis. Thank you, Karen. Congratulations to Petal.
Here she comes.
They're all filing in.
I'll
How's it
step
down
out.
in Aotearoa, you fellas? Getting a bit cool now?
And Wes Quintal as well.
Okay,
Congratulations,
we've got
Petal.
our runner-up. He's coming in.
We might just we'll start with Geordie. Jord, well done, mate. Fantastic tournament for you.
Yeah, it was. It was a great tournament, actually.
Yeah, players on the way through that you beat, outstanding players. So great effort to get there, mate.
Thank you.
We've loved your bowls over the 2 or 3 weeks, and another good performance today. Beat Teddy in the semi, and played you against your grandmother in the final, mate.
Yeah,
so
it
how was that,
good.
mate?
It was a good run. Got to beat Pop in the first round, so that's
You
always a bonus.
did indeed,
So-
yeah.
And then
So-
to meet Nana in the final, it's pretty good.
Awesome. I think we've got both mics on, so we can talk to Petal at the same time. If she can just move into that microphone a bit. Petal, fantastic couple of weeks. And obviously, the hardest one was to get over Kieran in the first round. Quarterfinal, sorry.
Finals, yeah. No, I had Steve Matthews
Yeah.
first. He's won this event before.
He has.
Micah and yours truly.
Yeah. And 2020 was your last Open singles win, I believe.
Yeah. it was.
So, and I believe you were also the first woman to win in it
I was the
once we
first
went over the
female.
Open singles. So,
Shay's following in my footsteps, so that's good. She won it I think 2 years ago. Was it last year?
yeah, Shay beat Johnny Groat last year, or smashed him.
But what an absolute pleasure to play my grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That was awesome.
George, those greens out there, did they change a little bit as that day went on? It seemed
Yeah,
that the bowl was
100%.
holding out that.
Oh, it was hard to try and pick the line, especially on the backhand. That backhand was doing some funny things, holding, cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a fantastic tournament, mate. Congratulations.
I don't know. I didn't think I struggled much.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that dirty little look there, Nana.
No.
Surprise, surprise. Petal just
Being a
nominating
cheeky-
that she didn't struggle at all. She actually, I mean, you bowled brilliantly today, and it was always, you made it tough for George because he always seemed to be pushing the scoreboard a bit, pressure on all the time. So, fantastic performance from both of you.
thank you.
Another Open singles, so congratulations, Petal. And Geordie, wonderful couple of weeks of bowls, so congratulations to you both. We do have
We
do have the-
we've got
the losing.
We've
We
got
do have the
Granddad and
losing
Marsden.
Jones come in
Yeah.
now. Phil Jones is here also. Yeah, he's had a large bet on sports bet on Geordie, I think. But so congratulations, both players. Great weeks of bowls.
thank you everyone for
Yeah, thank you.
supporting.
Yeah,
thank
not a
you.
problem.
Great.
We'll finish up now. Thank you, guys.
And
Another
Girl
good week for the
power
Open
again.
singles and girl power again. Petal saying so. I'm sure she'll fill up the cup with maybe a pink gin or something like that. So all the very best and enjoy the coming weeks of bowls events that are coming up. And to everybody who's listened in today, thank you for your patience and attention and stuff like that. And you'll hear from us soon enough again with the next event that's on. Thank you
Perfect.
from
Thanks,
Norfolk.
Ollie.
Cheers.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
We'll sign off from the Norfolk Island Bowling Club. 2025 Open Singles Champion Petal Jones defeats Geordie Jones 2-0. That's all. Thanks, Paulie. Thanks, Teddy. Thanks, Jet. Thanks, Kev.